All right.
What you cooking, man?
What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday morning, time for Iron Minds, and we're in a different location, as you can see. In fact, Lombard and I look like we might be in the same location. We're here at the Venetian in Las Vegas for the Manifest Conference, and we're
Love
going to
the
do a little
Venetian.
run workout this morning. Good to see you, Nick. What's up, bro?
How you doing? Just happy to be here, boys. Kind of
Doing
wish I was
good.
with you.
Doing good. I'm pretty proud of myself. I got a good 6.5 hours of sleep last night in Vegas. That's like 9 everywhere else in the world, and feeling pretty good. But this will be the first run since surgery, so we'll see how we do.
Ready?
Michael Lombard, what's up, dude?
What's up? We're
See,
about to go for a
see,
run. Come
so you
on
see
in.
Michael Lombard right there, right back there.
Coming for a
He's right
run?
back there. Michael Lombard's right back there. We got our crew. We're about to head out and go for a little
Here
bit
we
of a run.
go.
So Nick, you might
Let's
be
roll out.
Nick, you might be a little bit heavier today on the talking. We'll see how we do. I know I'm going to be huffing and puffing, but we got Lombard. We got some guests. We got some friends. We got Tex Locate in the house. Andrew's here from Tex Locate. John's here. We got a couple of other guys. So
Oh, yeah.
here we go.
Yeah, let's
It's gonna
have
be
a
fun.
morning.
Glad you could all bring them together.
See right here, Tex Locate in the house with the branding too. Like exactly. We're not even messing around. Not even messing around.
All right, where are we starting?
So we just go out here, then you put the path.
All right. Well, we're live streaming this, so don't mess up. All right.
I'm gonna flip my camera around.
Ooh, going front camera. I'll go back camera. All right, we got it. All right, here we go. They're starting to run. I'm nervous. We'll
Well, I'll
see how
tell
this
you
goes.
what, I got a good story to kick off with for you.
Let's hear it.
I did the St. Pete Distance Classic half marathon on Sunday, and y'all know my feelings on most doctors, and that I struggle to find doctors who aren't trying to tell me to slow down or trying to tug on my
Right.
shirt.
Right.
I even had an endocrinologist tell me that they refused to work with me because I was an endurance runner. So here I am in line for the porta potty just before the race on Sunday. And standing behind me is my doctor. The one doctor I like. The doctor who helped me diagnose my POTS, the doctor who
There we go. Look at
helped me
this
with
we
my
got.
fractured rib. And not only is he standing behind me, he actually says that he tore his hamstring, so he's just taking it easy and doing the 10K.
Wow.
So you want to talk about finding your tribe and the people that support your goals and share your goals. Like, that's my guy.
That's awesome. Yeah. Those people are out there. You just got to find them. We're here in front of the beautiful Venetian Palazzo complex. Running today. We just found a couple more fellow runners. So the group is now up to 7.
You just pick some people up. Nice.
We are finding our tribe as well. As it goes. It's going to be a little
Now, I've
bumpy though.
done some miles on the strip before, and it is not fun. I mean, you're going up and over all those stairs, and there's those people. Maybe not this time of day.
Yeah, it does get a little crazy, that's true. But that's all right. That is all right. Kind of makes it like an obstacle race, like a Spartan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to get 10 miles in on Sunday, and you really have to reach out and find those miles. I had to go through a tough, little creepy neighborhood, but I got it.
Dude, how's your audio so good without any AirPods? I'm impressed.
Yeah, how's the audio, Nick?
It's next level.
I hear a lot of
Dude.
the background, which makes it tricky, but when you guys talk, I can hear you fine.
So you just want us to keep talking the whole time.
I can hear you, but I also hear all the other stuff too.
Got it. So, how's the training for the Ironman coming for you, Nick?
You know, we had
It's we do it every Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll tell you something. And Mike, if you can hear me, maybe you can attest to this, but I haven't run more than 8 miles since January of last year.
Wow.
I was mostly lower mileage training because I was dealing with the POTS issues. And so I did a couple 7.5 mile runs and an 8.5 mile run the other day. But to jump up to 13 miles, I was intimidated by it. But I'll tell you something, I felt good. I think all the biking, all the accumulation of everything, because I don't really think about it. I think, hey, I'm training for running by running, training for biking by biking. And you don't really think about supporting all of those other systems. The 2.5 hour bike rides, the 2 hour bike rides, and how they help you on the run. Because I didn't set out any, go out to set any PRs or anything, but I just felt really good on Sunday.
That's good. So you had some residuals from the other stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, what's really great about it is, I mean, you haven't ran more than 8 miles since last year. But again, it's why community matters. The vibes of any sort of running event just makes you move, literally.
And one thing I like about some of these running events is you get to experience your cities in different ways. I mean, I've never actually done a running event in downtown St. Petersburg. So, it was cool to get them to close down the streets. We're running around Bayshore. The sun was rising over Tampa Bay as you're doing it. But I also got to run by Tropicana Field, in some of those areas too, where I went back to my drinking days and I just thought how life was so different then. How it was always about staying up late, crazy stories, chaos, and blackouts. And even though I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the stupid morning to go do that race, life was I just felt so much more free than how I used to be.
Yeah. Hey, look, we got the sphere coming up on it.
What is that you're looking at?
The sphere. Las Vegas sphere.
Oh, yeah. When did they
And a
build that?
truck. And a truck. Yeah.
So
All right, so
I've been keeping up with Lombard's travels. You and Chris doing all that awesome content.
yeah, I'd say, which look forward to a new series from that. Getting back out, getting over the road, getting right back into the lifestyle like I never left, tracking what I eat, helping Chris do it, showing how it's possible. And really, again, this is why community matters. He kept saying, like, while we were driving, he's just like, you know what, man? He's like, number one, it's like, he called it like training wheels. It's kind of like training wheels. He's being held accountable. But then even tracking, putting his stuff in, getting his steps in, doing squats at the fuel stop, he's like, wow, this actually just isn't that bad or that hard. Like just puts it right into perspective. He's like, this isn't what he goes. It's just, what else are you going to do? Like, what other choices do you make? Not doing something, I think, has become, and what's actually the harder choice. And now he's ready to rock. He's declared himself a trail runner. He wants to get into trail running. Like, total mentality change, total mentality shift, just by me being around, being in the truck, which is a testament to what we talk about with community and staying accountable and why content's good. We're going to do a whole series on this. We're going to really get and track everything and work on it and see what kind of magic we can make happen over the next year.
Well, real quick, speaking of tribe, Jessica Howington says, I was sad I missed this today, so I'm glad I didn't get to see it. Yep, you are benefiting from our bi-coastal iron mines today, so glad to have you, Jessica. I saw the video of Chris doing the, looks like he was doing step-ups into the cab. And I loved the simplicity of that. And I think that's one of the things that you're talking about. One of the things that we talk about on here is how often we just overcomplicate fitness. And, we make it something that almost seems like unattainable. And I think about this new place I just moved into the flight of stairs that I got to walk up 25 times a day. And I'm like, dude, why am I looking at this like a bad thing? Now I have stairs and I can do stairs.
I mean, there's that story of that ultra runner from Australia who like spent he was in agriculture his whole life, like farmer, and then there was this ultra race in Australia. It's some like overnight one, like really difficult one, and this like farmer guy, I forget his name, shows up and does this race, and he like broke the world record for it. Didn't stop. Most people like sleep during it because it's like either across Australia or whatever it is. And the guy's never done any formal training. It's just from his life working on a farm, and he wins and just does this race. Again, that's his lifestyle. Giving them, and it's just obviously we don't all live or we don't do agriculture, but if your lifestyle, if you're at home or if you're driving a truck and you were just, and again, we were getting loaded. We were there for a couple of hours and he couldn't get out of the truck to load, or he couldn't get out of the truck while it was loading and stuff because it's, you need a safety vest and all this other shit. And so it's just like right there, right up on the cab, step ups. I mean, you do that for 45 minutes. Is that not a workout?
I brought up before David Goggins during the pandemic was live streaming while he was just standing there doing squats for hours. And it's all, no weighted, no nothing, just simple body weight squats. And I don't know how long he did it for, but people just commented and watched and he responded to comments. So that's, the simplicity of it. And I remember during the pandemic, a buddy of mine flipping out because he didn't, I can't go to the gym. I can't go to the gym. And I was like, hey, can you do 1,000 push-ups in a row? He's like, no. Then I'm like, why do you need to go to the gym? Like you have everything you need to be able to take for movement and action. I mean, of course, everybody likes the routine. Everybody likes the equipment and things that they know how to do. But it's a lame excuse to not move when all you need is your body.
So true. I love the fact that Chris Thomas declared he's a trail runner. Just declared.
Yeah. He loves hiking. He's a fan of hiking. He loves it. He loves being outside. He already does it when he can. So instead of just being like, I want to be, you just be, I am. You already it. Once you declare yourself it. And that's kind of what I faced in 2024. It's just like, I'm going to be an athlete. Call myself age group athlete. This woman I connected with on LinkedIn recently, she has being an age group athlete in her LinkedIn profile. And it's like, some people think it's corny or cringe. But when you say that, that's how you present yourself, that's what you end up becoming.
It's listening to Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it's I actually used something this morning or last night along those lines because I'm exhausted and I knew I wasn't going to want to get up, and I started getting anxiety about trying to get up early, and I simply told myself this. I said, you know what? I am a person who wakes up early to work out. I am a person who wakes up early to train. I just told myself that over and over again. I identify as somebody who wakes up early to do it. And then creating that habit instead of forcing myself into something miserable.
Yeah, that's huge. That's where it starts. And there's nobody that can tell you that you're not somebody who wakes up early or that you're not a trail runner.
So often we define ourselves as the things we're not because of something that we think we can't do, don't yet know how to do, or quite simply don't want to do. So it's a lot easier to say, I'm not built for that. I don't have that ability. That's not who I am, instead of just owning the choice. It's all right if somebody doesn't want to be a runner.
That'd be me.
Here he goes. Stop by the light. Man, it's good. I'll tell you, on the strip, though, there's a good amount of people running. There's a good amount of people getting active. I mean, having conversations with people last night at Manifest, you can kind of smell it in the air. There's a good amount of people who, I I'm impressed. I saw one guy who probably couldn't stand, who was having a hard time getting out of the bathroom.
Well, Lombard, the 6 a.m. crowd is either making the best decisions of their life or they're making the worst decisions of their life. Saw a few people heading back to the hotel this morning at 6 a.m. But good to see so many people out running, getting it in.
We were talking, me and Chris were talking about how Vegas is everything that we talk about on this show. Like it's like the distractions, the comfort,
Choices.
the choices you can make, and it kind of what's crazy is I live in Austin. I'm in this bubble of people and what they're doing and their goals. I had 4 people doing four friends doing a 100-mile race last weekend. But then you come here and there's people gambling at 5:30 in the morning, and it's like asleep at the wheel, and you wonder what drove them to that. Because I mean, if you're on vacation, you ain't gambling at 5:30.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, that used to be me. I mean, I would go to Vegas for 3 days, and if I slept for more than 30 minutes total, I'd be disappointed with myself. Literally, when guys from our group would be getting up in the morning to golf, I'd still be at the center bar. And I'm not saying it's good behavior. I'm just saying that I
That's what
used
it
to be
was.
one of them.
Yeah, but kind of like what I was saying, that was you. You were asleep at the wheel. That life.
Oh, absolutely. There was
Yeah.
nobody home. I was existing at best. Waiting for life to happen to me. Waiting for that thing that you see in the movies where somebody comes in and thinks you're special and suddenly you go off on some adventure. Instead, it's just killing that time. And I don't mind. Like, I used to like those short trips out there where go party with the boys for a day or two, go play some cards. Who cares if I didn't sleep? I don't think I could hack that anymore, but kind of like with the St. Pete thing, I like my life better now.
Yeah, can't discount. Can't say I didn't quote unquote have fun, but was it worth it? No. Did it get me anywhere? No. Here we go. Get up on camera. Here we go.
I'd say that there were a couple times, and I mean this, that absolutely were worth it. There were times that I would not take back, but I've been to Vegas 25 times, give or take, and I don't think I needed to do that 25 times. I think having that crazy, hey, I didn't sleep for 3 days, hanging out with your boys experience, that's great. But why is that the goal every time I went back there? That's the problem.
It's all about realignment of goals and expectations.
That's why I loved when I went with my wife in 2019. There's a Vegas for everybody. Went to shows, went to meals, went to museums.
Place to go. For me.
Went to the wax museum, like the mob museum. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff to do in Vegas that isn't necessarily about drinking, clubs, or gambling too.
That is true. Very true. Well, I gotta tell you what, my lungs are toast. I haven't done this in almost half a year, 4 months. So, feeling it.
What kind of pace you dragging everybody through there, Prefontaine?
Oh, he's asking you pace he's late.
We got about 9:30 pace going right now.
Suicide speed.
Light work.
Keeping the heart rate under 140.
Is Trey doing all right?
Oh, yeah. I'm just behind, dude. It's been a while. My lungs are on fire.
Well, I am jealous that I don't get to be out there with you guys doing this part.
One of these days, we'll get together and do a workout together. We'll do an in-person Iron Minds. One of these days.
I mean, we almost had it in Orlando if we weren't staying like an hour away from it.
That's true.
I
That's true.
was out closing my eyes at 10 p.m. I knew I was going to wake up around 2, 3. Then we'll go back to sleep until alarm woke me up at 5:15, so that worked out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Getting to bed, at these conferences, I figured out. Yeah, so he was in bed at 10, and I think I think I got back to the room at 10, and I mean, was still social for a couple hours. So for anybody who's always feeling nervous about having FOMO or being like, oh, people are gonna judge me, nobody cares.
One more. Oh, press the button. One more. Oh, that.
Nobody ends up caring whether you stay or go.
Yeah. People always think about us a lot less than we think they think about us.
Tom and Tom are doing that.
Yeah, they think about you when you're right there in front of them. But when you're not there, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Maybe.
Pedro says Tuesday is Mondaying. Oh, we got some more runners out here too. We got 3 more people. Check them out. Go Getters.
Nice.
Dude, that's the thing. I mean, I'll tell you, I was fired up when I was in New Mexico. I just got to say this. I went on my Instagram story and I said it. You know, some people, to anybody out there who thinks what I did over the road was some sort of fluke, absolutely not. If push came to shove and I'm back driving tomorrow, I'm still doing Ironman. It doesn't matter. I know that there's a will, there's a way, because it's already ingrained. But I was running in that New Mexico air, and I was just thinking, and like I felt so good. And sometimes it's the high altitude. And again, I used to be somebody who, again, hated running. Oh, I never could be good at it. Not me, XYZ, every excuse in the book. That's just because I'm not good at it. But I got done with that New Mexico run, and I felt like the ultimate dopamine rush, ready to run through a wall. Like I'm talking cocaine levels of freaking energy, where I was just like, where I felt so good. And I'm like, and all I wanted was like for people to see, like, do you see what this is doing for me? Do you see how this made me feel? Like it could be you. And that's drug free, alcohol free. And it's like, I don't know what more I need to say or do or scream into a screen to explain how freaking good I feel and how good life is despite bad stuff happening throughout the week or throughout my life. And it's like, we need to get that rolling in 2026. Like, enough. It's time to freaking hammer down.
It's time to go. That's right. Man, it is good to see so many people out here.
Oscar Marathon is this weekend?
Oh, yeah, Sunday, baby.
Nice.
Sunday the 15th. Weather's looking
Let's go.
good. It's, kind of I'm prolific race. It's my 5th year in a row doing Austin Full. It was the first one I did in 2022 when I was still driving, where I'd never ran more than 13 heading into that race. And it took me, 5.5 hours, 5:29, slugging. And then, now this year, again, last year I beat that by 2 hours. This year I'm trying to shave off another 10, 15 minutes. So it's crazy what happens when you don't stop, when you just stay consistent. So I haven't been perfect since 2022. Yet here we are. I still had to travel eight.
Running full. Right, running full, doing the Ironman, doing Ironman. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, got a good view. What's that? Top golf right behind us.
Yeah, it is Top Golf.
Trey, you feeling good? Are you mad at me?
No, dude, this is great. So I ran for 20. What was it? I ran for 21 minutes straight. That's the longest I've ran since I've been back. I'm doing a brisk walk right now, heading back, because if I followed you guys, I'd be stuck out in BFE for a while.
Brick by brick. That was my fear this morning. I was like, oh man, I hope Trey doesn't get mad that I told him I'm running.
Dude, not at all, dude. I need push like this. I've been doing a lot
Iron
of walking.
sharpens iron, baby.
I've been doing a lot of walking, which has been great, but nobody's pushing me to run. So, getting in 21 minutes of running, get that heart rate up, seeing how the body feels. It's weird, dude. Like after you have intestinal surgery, your intestines are kind of jiggly wiggly. And I'm not talking about just the fat, because I got that too. But I can feel my intestines inside kind of like, oh, what are we doing here? But it's all good.
Yeah, when they got to move their guts, gives rearranging your guts a whole different.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I mean, I'm missing 13 inches of colon and an appendix, although the appendix is quite small, I learned.
Ooh.
Very, very small.
Speaking of appendix, I will tell this story. So in middle school, my parents took me to Vegas, and because I was old enough to where they could take me, and I wasn't little enough to where I was like old enough to where they could take me, and there was like arcades and kid stuff.
Yeah.
And we stayed at Treasure Island back when they had a freaking cool pirate battle, like
mini
at the hotel.
golf out front. Yeah.
It was sick. And basically my parents for like 3 days just gave me money, and I lived at the arcade and played Dance Revolution, which by the way is probably phenomenal cardio. And I got nasty at DDR, like absolute filth, heavy mode, rhythm and police, crushing. 3 days after I get back from Vegas, I'm in the hospital getting my appendix out. And my parents are convinced it was the incessant DDR and probably a little bit of dehydration that knocked my guts around, caused a little bit of stool to get the appendix.
Yeah.
No, the science isn't. We don't know if that's true, but it's the only thing we can think of.
We got a couple comments here. 51 Logistics. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
Big shout out to Adam.
I'm not sure what this one's about. You won't admit it, but how many times y'all say the N word and day?
Okay. We've got a nice troll in the comments.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, Treasure Island, you say it a lot. Okay, well, that's
If
fine.
if by N word he means never, I never say never, baby.
That's right. That's
I
right.
don't know what Treasure Island would have to do. We might be missing something there, but if we're talking about the N word, I don't even rap it. But anyways, we'll move on. By the way, if you're getting trolled, you're doing something right.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that comment.
Yes,
Thank you for watching. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anything
Well,
for
the reason.
get that engagement going for us, baby.
That's right. Say something controversial, Nick.
Fuck. There's so many things you could say. I say the F word many times throughout the day. How's that?
That's true. You have it on shirts and stuff.
I have it on. Yeah, I mean, and when I don't have it on shirts, I write it on myself. So there
That's
you go.
right. Sometimes it's written on your body. That's right. Many ways to do that.
It's even in my caricature.
Love it. Love it. I have a prediction that even though I cut off like a couple of blocks, they're gonna pass me again. That's my prediction. They're gonna catch their groove and rock it and zoom right past me.
Let me pump you up for a second and also give a piece of advice for someone else listening is that you ran those 21 minutes, but that does not mean that the workout is over or that your body is over. All the walking that you're doing right now, and some of which is probably still in zone 2 and leveling down to zone 1, all counts.
Let's find out.
You're
where we're at right now.
So that is all productive.
I'm still at 130 beats per minute.
So there you go, my friend.
Yeah.
You're working your body right now in the best way.
So zone 2, fat burning.
Yeah, and I didn't stop, which, that's something from high school. My cross-country coach back in the day, he used to say, I don't care how fast you're going. You have to decide right now that you're not going to stop no matter what. You're going to keep going. Even if you're crawling on this thing, you're going to keep going. I'll just never forget that, man. That was so powerful.
I didn't do that at first. But
So powerful.
Let's get the motivation. Get the motivation from your boy.
Rinse do.
Yeah, drop a little bit of noise.
Hear that?
Tell the world what we're doing this morning.
We're getting out. We're crushing some miles while people are gambling and
Yeah, Andrew.
some money away. We're building our bodies up.
TextLocated.com, baby.
Okay, right. Yeah. Pumping some endorphins.
Pumping up.
Tell me you're not ready for a show. All these people through me.
Everybody else is sleeping it off. I have so many text messages on my phone from 1:15 a.m. Eyes and people are like, hey, where are we singing? Where are we doing karaoke? And come on, other people give me some updates of their life that I saw at the get together last night by Freight Movement, and those people are sleeping it off.
What's the move for karaoke tonight? That's what I am looking forward to.
Yeah, so we're looking at there's a karaoke room that's in Venetian. We're looking from 10 to 12. Just got to figure out how we're going to pay for this thing. It's expensive.
Yeah, let's
it'll be fun.
We need some sponsors. Let's get that. How about that event? Freight Movement.
We need to get Truck Parking Club in on this. You know what I mean?
Let's get some venture capitalists to help invest in karaoke night. Invest in the vibes.
That's right.
Value proposition, vibes.
My freight staff, dude. Get Edward over here singing "Ordinary People." That guy's got a voice, man. He's got pipes.
I've got my karaoke song already picked out, and I'm ready to shock the world. I'm ready. People's hearts may swell when they hear me pull this one out. They're gonna get very hyped.
Dude, some dude just ripped a massive burp. I'm in Vegas. There's Las Vegas, a lot of cars. There's music playing. This guy just burped, and I could hear it so well. I turn around, and he gives me one of these. Dude, just looking for attention.
Love it. Well, Trey, since you're back, man, we're about up on it. You want to take us home?
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's great to be back. It's good to be with Lombard in person. There's nothing like being around the one and only Michael Lombard, the energy. And that's why, again, you got to find your tribe. Every group has that guy who is the promoter, the Don King. And that's Michael Lombard for us. Just happy to be back. Happy to be with you guys. And hey, out there, listen, iron sharpens iron. So one person sharpens another. Find your group, find your tribe, get involved. And as Lombard said this morning, just get moving. Just get moving. As Nick said, your body is enough. You don't have to go to the gym just to get started. No excuses. We'll see you guys next week back on normal time. Peace out, everybody.
Oh yeah, I gotta shut it off.
Oh, yeah, we got to turn it off. Our producer's over there stretching.